Today's lesson is all about physicality, and essentially physicality is what we call the way we move on stage, and there is so much freedom that you have on stage that is available to you as an actor. So let's jump right into the lesson and begin with our stretches. So first things first, you're going to stand up, feet shoulder length apart, and very, very slowly you're going to reach for the sky, lifting both of your arms up. And if you want to, if you can go ahead and stand on your tippy toes and reach for the clouds, one arm at a time. So you're going to alternate arms and slowly come back down, and on your way down, go ahead and try and see if you can touch your toes. And you're gonna stay down there for a little while. Remember not to lock your knees. And when you're ready, slowly come back up. And on your way up, once you find yourself standing comfortably again, go ahead and do some shoulder shrugs. So pick your shoulders all the way up to your ears, nice and relaxed, and bring them very, very down, nice and low. Again, pick them up all the way to your ears as high as you can, very, very relaxed. Keep breathing, don't forget to breathe, and lower them down. Now we're going to make circles with our shoulders. So you're going to bring them forward, up, back, and down. Again, forward, up, back, down. You're going to do the same thing, but going the opposite way. You're going to go back, up, forward, down. So let's do it together. Back, up, forward, down. Again, back, up, forward, down. Now we're going to do some neck rolls, and again, you should be very relaxed while you're doing this so you don't strain yourself. And begin on one side and really take your time. Keep going, don't forget to breathe. And now go the opposite way, nice and slow. And it's very, very important that before we begin our exercises today that we're going to get into, that your body is nice and loose. Go ahead and stop. Now shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Shake out your hands, your arms, work your shoulders, shake out your torso, shake out your feet, your hips, your legs, everything nice and loose, because we don't want anything to be tense or stressed while we do our exercises. Let's move on to an exercise that strengthens and expands our range, and it's called washing windows. So you're going to stand with your feet apart and pretend that like there's a huge window out in front of you, and it's a little bit far, just out of your reach, and you have a sponge, and the sponge is to help you clean this window, right? So go ahead and start washing this window, leaning forward as much as you can, because remember, the window is kind of far away from you. But don't move your feet. That's the key point in this exercise. Do not move your feet. So wash your window, wash your window. Now let's move on to washing the top right corner of that window, and it's just out of reach. You're gonna stretch as much as you can. Wash the window, wash the window. Now we're gonna move on to the bottom right corner of that window, but keeping the sponge against the window at all times. So making your way from top corner to the bottom corner. Okay, now keeping with the same hand, you're gonna travel over to the bottom left corner of your window. So travel there, get there nice and slow. You're still making circles. We want our window to be nice and clean and spongy and soapy. Now slowly make your way to the top left corner with that same hand that you've been using. So making your way up, nice and slow, reaching. Now put the sponge in your other hand. Now make your way to the top right corner and stretch as much as you can. And make your way slowly to the bottom right corner of your window. Cleaning it. We want it nice and shiny. No spots. Okay, now slowly make your way over to the bottom left corner of your window. Stretching. It's getting a little bit farther away from you. Maybe just the tip of your sponge is washing it, but you keep going, right? And slowly make your way to the top left corner of your window. Washing, stretching. Great job. exercise is going to be about understanding body language, which is very, very important on stage. Our body language gets to talk for us the entire time that we're on stage, whether we're saying something or not. Our entire body is speaking for us. So let's do an exercise called the moment before. So imagine that you are coming home from school. You have your backpack, you come into the door, and you make your way over to the couch and you sit on it, okay? So try that once, just as you are, as you're feeling right now. So grab your backpack, make your way over to a couch, and sit. You just had a long day at school. Great, now we're gonna do that exercise again, but this time, imagine that at school something upsetting happened. Maybe you didn't do so well on a test, maybe you got in a fight with a friend, but imagine a scenario in which you got upset at school and it bugged you the whole day. Now come into your home with your backpack, sit on the couch, and allow your body to reflect how you're feeling about the awful day that you had at school. And there should be a significant difference in how you walk, how you carry yourself, how you put your bag down than the first time you did this exercise. Now let's do it one more time, but this time imagine that something really, really great happened at school and you cannot wait to tell your brother about it, your parents about it, whoever lives at home with you. You cannot wait to tell them about the most awesome day that you had at school. Maybe you made a new friend. Maybe you made a new best friend. Come into the room with this feeling of lightness and joy that you've had inside of you all day. With your backpack, sit on the couch, put your bag down, and really pay attention to how your body reacted from the first time you did that exercise, from the second time, and finally the last time. And there should be a significant difference between each and every one of them. And this exercise is just to help you understand that one single action of coming in, going to the couch, putting your bag down, that one little line of action can be done so many different ways. And once you really understand that body language and range and all these things are ever expanding for you to go and explore and play with, the more freedom you're able to have on stage. Once you understand that the options are endless as far as the eye can see for you to jump in and explore. And that's really what rehearsals, especially the first few rehearsals, are there to help you do. The first rehearsals that you have when you're in a play or what have you, they are there for you to explore and give your character options and give your director options to help them guide you into the direction that they need you to go. Okay, so I hope you had fun with our lesson on physicality, and I hope that you noticed that we are now in our studio and our films will be here from now on moving forward, and I cannot wait to see you next week.